Welcome to Venice Views. I'm Pam Johnson, Marketing and Communications Officer for the City of Venice, and today we are at the historic Venice train depot where we are attending the grand opening of the long-awaited for Legacy Trail pedestrian overpass. It's an exciting day for us, especially for people who love to walk the trails. So come with us and we'll show you everything that's going on here. I'm here with Acting City Manager Nancy Woodley. Nancy, tell me, what does the overpass mean to the City of Venice and the downtown area?
Well, we're very excited about it coming downtown. We've already added over a dozen different additional bike racks. We want to work with the county also to expand this campus over to the Legacy Park next door. So we'll have further accommodations and it will become a destination campus.
That's so exciting.
Yes,
and so thank you so much for being with us today, and we'll be joining you in a few minutes for all of the ceremony.
Thank you.
With me now are council members Jeanette Gates and Bob Daniels. How do you feel about the new overpass opening today?
Oh, it's awesome. We're so happy. It's been a great combination of people and partnerships, and we're very happy.
I think this is a really big event for the City of Venice that kind of gives us a gateway to connect our island to the biker trail there, and it's really significant for our city and for the citizens.
Thanks for being here today.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
With me now is Venice Police Chief Tom McNulty, and Chief McNulty, I'd like to ask you a little bit about bike safety.
Certainly.
Tell me what about being safe on a bicycle?
Well, first of all, I'm proud to say that Venice is a bicycle-friendly town. We advocate safety for both vehicle traffic as well as bicycle traffic. Bicycles have to follow the same rules of the road. There's bicycle lanes on most roads. All we ask is that they drive safely, wear helmets, and look out for traffic, because unfortunately sometimes vehicle traffic doesn't always see bicycles, but bicycles are allowed on the roadway. So, and most of the people that we see, if not all the people that we see riding bikes, are very responsible, and we have very few, if any, incidents with bicycle riders.
That's really great. So if you're driving, keep a close eye out. How do you know where the bicycle lane is?
Well, the bicycle lane will be to your right side. It's normally marked with a white solid line, and then you'll see a figure of a person riding a bicycle on a lane itself, just to let people know that that's a designated lane.
Okay. So, well, thank you very much.
Thank you. This is a great day.
One of your police officers is on duty on his bike.
Yes, we have several officers that are authorized and qualified by going to school to ride bikes, and one of my officers is here today, Paul Joyce.
Well, let's talk to him.
Right, we should.
Officer Joyce, come see us.
Yeah, that'll work out.
Officer Paul Joyce is one of our Venice police officers who patrols on a bike from time to time. Tell me a little bit about patrolling by bike. It's different from patrolling in your vehicle?
It's very much different. You can see a lot more, you can hear a lot more. Getting out there on the trail, seeing everybody that's out there, getting to talk to the other bikers and the walkers and the rollerbladers was a great time. And be able to just, and giving them a self of safety, that we're out there patrolling the waterway park and all that is very important.
Do you all feel that the overpass will make a much safer passage for bikers and walkers across US 41 bypass?
Absolutely.
Very much so, very much so. Being able to cross over 41 very safely and be able to do that from Shamrock all the way to Sarasota nonstop is a great way, and no detours.
That is wonderful. Thank you so much for being here today.
Well, thank you.
We'll look forward to seeing you out on the trail.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning.
With me now is Vice Mayor Kitnik. Mr. McKeon, how do you feel about the opening of the grand opening today?
Pam, it's wonderful. We've waited for it a long time to have a safe overpass to complete the Legacy Trail. It'll also be the terminus for our park here eventually. I could not be happier. It's a great day for Venice and Sarasota County.
Yes. Well, thank you for being here, and we're on our way to find more people to talk to.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too.
Thanks, Pam.
This is Greg Vine with VABI, and Greg, what is VABI?
VABI is a 20-year organization here in Venice that has been dedicated to making Venice a more beautiful place to live, work, and play. We have been working for many years diligently creating trail systems and public art in the community, and we're a 501c3. We're designed to acquire and receive fundings and grants from individuals, foundations, government agencies, etc. And today is a great day for celebrating the connectivity of two great parks, which is the Legacy Trail and the VWP, or the Venetian Waterway Park, which is a 10-mile trail, and the Legacy Trail, which is a little over 11-mile trail. So we've got about 21, 22 miles of continuous loop trail now to go all the way from Sarasota here into the downtown greater Venice area and our great community. And Ribbons of Venice, which is part of Abbey, is designed to network now all of these great spines we have, the two big trails, the VWP and the Legacy Trail, outwards to our community. And that's what these maps behind me are dedicated to, is trying to identify resources available in our community with rights of way, easements, roadways, etc., to connect our outlying communities and neighborhoods all the way from the Carlton Reserve, this big green space out east of us, all the way to the blue space, which is our Gulf of Mexico, and in between the great community of Venice.
Now these blue lines, those show areas that could be developed as trails?
Those are identified potential trail systems. Right now we've got about 86 miles of identified resources to work on over the next 20 years or so.
So that would give us just a lot of opportunities to travel by bike or by foot and never come in contact with a vehicle, a motorized vehicle.
That's correct, and ultimately at a completion date in the future, we're well over 100 miles, 120 miles of connectivity and trail systems, coupled with our sidewalks and streets and the systems we already have. So Venice is going to become, and already is, but it's going to become a better multimodal transportation community where we can bike and walk to our resources without having to use the automobile.
Thanks so much, Greg.
Thank you.
I'd like you to meet Maggie Turner. She was a city council member from 1992 to 1997, and part of this whole trail story is her story. Maggie, tell us about that.
Well, it began actually as from the Chamber of Commerce, from a visioning that they had to put a trail around our intercoastal. And in 1990, they asked me to become the chair of that vision, and it became known as Venice Area Beautification, Inc. And we began having meetings and meeting with community members and with city councils and all kinds of the county, all kinds of different government groups. And when I came on city council, I was already on Venice Area Beautification, Inc., and this vision was already happening. And then the city jumped on board, and the city is really the impetus as far as giving us part of the money to really get this trail going.
And engineering services.
Engineering
We've had
services.
several engineers that have been part of that trail. Now, the very first part of the trail was Venetian Waterway Park. Do you remember which piece of it opened first?
Yes, it was, and it was a kind of a controversy at the time, but it was really the city thought it was the best place to start, and that was on the west side, near the gondolier. Mm-hmm. So kind of in that area.
Between the center bridge and the south bridge,
it
sort of.
Kind of started right at the Venice Avenue Bridge, and then went down through Country Club Estates, and then through Darby Buick, and that portion of the trail actually was the most difficult part of the trail to do as far as getting easements and things like that. And the city is the one that thought that that would be the best place to start.
So it was kind of controversial because a lot of people thought, oh, it's going to be awful having people behind our houses and everything. But now they love it. It's a reason to buy property in those areas because it's just such a wonderful facility. And just to let everybody know that you started out with that tiny little bit of trail back in the 90s, and today Venetian Waterway Park goes in the entire, on both sides of the Intercoastal Waterway, from Shamrock Park up to the train station where we are today, and from Casperson Beach all the way up to the North Bridge, Hatchet Creek Bridge.
I know, and I'm really, that's why I had to be here. I'm just so proud that I'm part of this legacy.
We're proud of you too, Maggie, and we thank you so much for your contribution. And you had one more thing you wanted to say?
Our original vision really included Legacy Trail, So it was fabulous that the county actually took that part of the trail
Yes.
and tied everything together, and we all came together as a community to make this work.
A dream come true.
Yeah.
Thanks, Maggie.
You can go to recreational trails all over the country and see overpasses over major roadways, but I don't know any place where you can go and see an overpass that's literally a work of art that embraces our heritage, that fits with our community, and for that we have to thank all the people that put the input into it, the City of Venice and everyone else, so it meets the Venice architectural standards, but it really becomes a true landmark for all of us. Something, not just a concrete overpass, but a piece of architecture. And also we want to thank American Consulting Engineers, the engineers of record. They're the ones that took the vision and made it reality. Let's hear it for them. Chairman of our County Commission, Nora Patterson.
This is the fun part of our job. We get to come out and celebrate achievements that dozens and dozens of people, if not in this case hundreds, have worked on for so many years. And this project, the overpass, is like the bow on this podium. It links together the efforts of probably at least 15 years worth of work.
Good morning, everyone. Very impressive turnout. Thank you all for showing up. There's something, I think, magical about this trail. I'm not really sure what it is, but I do remember the first time that I set foot on it. I was about 12 years of age. I was living in Osprey, and I can remember looking up and down the trail, and as a young boy, my imagination just ran wild with all of the great things that I could accomplish by walking up and down this trail and actually hopping along some of the slow-moving trains and going 2 points north and then trying to find my way home. The trail represents a tangible evidence of Sarasota County and Venice in the South County coming together. It's more of a community connection than it is a transportation connection. And say building a community by building trails, building parks, and building libraries is just as important as it is for building roads and bridges. So thank you all for being here and enjoying the afternoon.
Great day to be in Venice, isn't it? Two things I have before I get started. I would like to introduce Northport City Commissioner Linda Yates, who has also joined us this morning from Northport. And the second thing I need to do is take a point of personal privilege today, because it's a special day for my family. It happens to be my husband Eric's birthday. So happy birthday to Eric. And he wants to thank everybody for the giant celebration that you threw him for the occasion today. When the Legacy Trail opened in 2008, it was deemed the largest recreation project ever undertaken in Sarasota County. It is now a tremendous recreational asset that is enjoyed by the entire community, especially since it connects the northern and the southern parts of the county.
There was a lot of people that made this possible, and the Florida Department of Transportation is just one part of that. So we thank you very much for this opportunity.
A young man named Terry Redmond conceived the idea of something called Friends of Sarasota County Parks, a way for volunteers in the community to engage in making our parks better. And Terry had the idea that we'd have chapters, and one of the strongest, most powerful chapters we have is the Friends of the Legacy Trail. And it's now my pleasure to introduce Mr. Mike Gibbert, President of the Friends of the Legacy Trail.
Thank you, John. How many are from Sarasota? Boy, it must have been difficult to get down this morning.
So I'd like to bring up next Mr. Phil Ellis, who's an advisory board member of Venice Area Beautification, Inc.
I guess the first thing I'd like to say is it really does my heart good to see everybody out here today. 18 years ago, we had a vision. That vision was to have a trail that went all the way from Casperson Beach to Clark Road. It took Dabby about 8 years to finish all the sections on both sides of the intercoastal. And for those of you that don't know that they are on both sides, please use both sides at your discretion.
The Military Civic Association would like to point out one small typographical error in this morning's article in the paper. the gateway to Nokomis.
Well, hi everybody. Are you excited to be here today? Are you excited about this beautiful, magnificent bridge we just built? I believe that this is the most beautiful bicycle bridge that I've ever seen. Would you agree?
Yes. Mayor John Hollick from the great city of Venice.
Actually, I think he saved the last for last. Jab dip. Just remember that word, jab dip. Just another beautiful day in paradise.
Yeah.
You know, I've heard the term, if you build it, they will come. There was a movie that stole that line from the Legacy Trail. If you build it, they will come. We now have a bridge, and look who came. Thank you all so much for coming today. Anyone that we didn't mention before, if you just raise your hand, thank you. I do want to remind you that the Legacy Trail is not just a destination for the train depot and a ride down to Casperson Beach. You can cross over the bridge and visit historic downtown Venice and enjoy what we have downtown as well. Some great restaurants, some great shops. If you haven't been downtown Venice, please take advantage of it. I think today is one of those Chamber of Commerce days. So no one thanked our Chamber of Commerce, and I know John Ryan was here, so thanks a lot, John, for the day. 2 weeks from tomorrow, we have an event planned in Venice called Ciclovia. It's put on by the South County Venice YMCA. You're riding down here 2 weeks from tomorrow, please cross over the bridge. We're going to block off one full side of Venice Avenue from Nokomis Avenue all the way down to the beach. There'll be events planned, something that you can really enjoy. And again, thank you all for coming. I'm going to walk down now to help cut the ribbon, and I invite the rest of you to join me. And right after the ribbon cutting, anyone that would like to join me for a walk over the bridge, love to have you come along. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.
All right, everyone, the easiest way to go is right through Rollins-Coakley Railroad Park, all the way down to the trail.
I'm here with Sandra Sims-Terry from Laurel. And Sandra, how does this overpass and the trail affect the people who live in Laurel?
I guess it affects us the way it affects Sarasota County. It's just a wonderful gift to everybody, and it's going to give us a longer trail. And now we can get to Venice instead of just stopping at Nokomis. But it's a wonderful gift to the whole county, and that bridge is beautiful.
Will you ride your bike down to
I did
downtown
ride my
more?
bike downtown here. Oh yeah,
Yes.
I will.
Okay,
I'll
that's
definitely
great.
use it.
Well, thanks for being with us today, and we'll look forward to seeing you again out on the trail.
Thank you.
This is the historic first crossing, and we are so excited to be up here at the top of the bridge. You can see it's not only very safe, people can't fall off or throw things at motorists down below, but it's a great way to get across the highway when you're on a bike or on foot. And the view up here is spectacular. Look at Patchy Creek Bridge and downtown Venice. People are honking at us as they go by. We're taping a little TV show. Unlike what you're doing. Oh yeah, that's good. How'd they get over here so fast? Get a picture of somebody getting their medallion.
Anybody want the ribbon?
Oh, sure. Mayor John Hawley just crossed the bridge. How did that feel?
Oh, wonderful feeling. The bridge is in great shape, of course, and not the angle's not too steep, so it's an easy walk. The bike riders are having an easy time. What a great way to connect the north and the south part of Sarasota County.
It's been a really fun day. And what does this mean is this an economic booster for Venice?
I think it's an economic booster for the entire county, and specifically for Venice. I think it gives people a way to, another way to come to downtown Venice, enjoy our shops, enjoy our businesses, enjoy our restaurants. And for people from Venice to go up to Nokomis, to Osprey, and up to Sarasota, enjoy what's there as well.
Fantastic. Thanks for being here.
Oh, thank you, and thanks to the people of Sarasota County for all they've done.
What's your name?
Shane. Lisa. Mitchell.
And are you out here on the trail riding your bike?
Mm-hmm.
Is it fun?
Mm-hmm.
And how about for you? Is that fun?
Yeah.
Are you going to come back?
Yeah.
You are? And when are you going to get a bigger bike?
After I grow up.
After you grow up, how old are you?
4.
4, very good. How old are you?
3.
3, and you must be the big brother.
9.
9, okay. Well, you guys have a great time, okay?
Legacy
Trail!
Yay!
That's okay. Won't be the first time.
Right. And then you don't want to wear more than 2 fingers. How does that feel?
That feels good. It's just a little tight here. So.
How do you fit a helmet? Well, what are you looking for? You're looking to make sure that it's not so loose that it bounces off in the event of an accident. And you go by fingers or distance? Or? Yeah, you put the straps just under the ear so that it holds the helmet on. And no more than 2 fingers above the eyebrows so it doesn't slip back on the head. Okay. And if it's a woman, you put it really tight under here so she can't talk. So you got a new helmet?
We sure did.
Okay, who are you?
My name is Mary Ann. I'm from Venice.
Oh, thank you, Mary Ann. Tell me about your new helmet.
Well, they're a fitting helmet. I think it's something to do with the Department of Transportation, and everyone's getting in line. Only smalls left. Thankfully, I have a small head, although some people would say I have a big head. So we're really grateful to get a new helmet.
Have you been on the trail yet?
Oh yes, we've been going up and down the trail for years now, and we're going to go on tomorrow again.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. Thanks.
Okay, we'll find some. Oh, how about
it's too tight.
How about Sophie? How about this one here?
Yeah, this one's going to be too small for her.
Okay. How about that one, Sophie?
What size was that?
It was. Okay. Well, how about that, Soph? Is that a toddler? Is that a? That looks like a little bit bigger. How about Sophie? How about this one here?
Yeah, this one's going to be too small for her.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
That suits you?
Yeah.
Matches the shirt.
What do you say, Soph?
You what?
Now let's try this one here. It seems to be a little tight.
I'm here with Steve Christian from the Legacy Trail Association, and welcome, Steve, and tell us about Legacy Trail Association.
The Legacy Trail is a group of volunteers that do things to make the Legacy Trail a better place for all trail users.
Now, if somebody can't walk or bike, is there another way they can get on the trail?
We have a 6-person surrey, and there is the ability for two volunteers to pedal the surrey, and 4 people that wouldn't ordinarily be able to ride or walk on the trail, they can get on the surrey and get a tour of the trail. It's a very interesting way for people to take a ride on the trail.
It's really nice because the trail is filled with so many interesting things to see, wildlife, nature, and parts of town that you might not see from another vantage point.
We were able to purchase the surrey from the proceeds of the Tour de Parks event that we hold every year.
And that's coming up again in March?
In March 25th, we'll have the 3rd running of the Tour de Parks. And the Tour de Parks is an event of 3 different cycle distances. There will be a 20-mile event that's entirely on the trail, and there will be a 35 and a 65-mile event that includes the trail and also public roads.
Okay, and so do you have a website that people can get a little bit more information?
People will be able to get a website at legacytrailfriends.org.
Okay.
And we will have entries and flyers for the Tour de Parks. They will be out about the middle of December.
Great, and it is part of the city's 85th anniversary, so that will be another fun thing about it.
It'll be a fun thing about it, and we also start from the train depot. We start and finish at the train depot.
Oh,
so,
great.
It's a wonderful venue for an event like that. Now we will include breakfast by First Watch, and we will also have lunch, a sit-down lunch for.
Oh, that's great. So you can, you can actually kind of work up an appetite and come back and have a great meal.
Yes.
That's fantastic. Now, the official name of your organization is Friends of the Legacy Trail?
The Friends of the Legacy Trail.
And among the other things you do is make improvements along the trail. And what's the most recent project?
The most recent project that we've done is to add a water fountain to one of the parks on the trail. There's a number of, the Legacy Trail is 10.5 miles long. There are a few places on the trail where you can get water, but there was a long stretch where no water was available. So we have taken some of the proceeds from the Tour de Parks and also some of the proceeds from membership dues, and we're in the process of adding a water fountain at that location.
That is really fantastic. Well, thanks so much for being with us today, Steve, and see you on the trail.
Okay, great. Good talking to you.
This has been a great day in Venice. I've had a wonderful time. I hope you have too. And I look forward to seeing you again when we bring you more Venice Views.